Ava Kris Tyson, a musical scale, lollipops. You might be wondering how all of those connect, and I'll tell you how. But first off, hello everybody, it is Beatleaf, and we're back with another video, but today it's not a Larson video, which is, surprising. Today is a video on Ava Kris Tyson and the MrBeast team. And right now, I just want to say it right now. These are all allegations. Nothing is confirmed yet. All allegations, right? So just all allegations. I got to make that clear. But if you've been living under a rock and don't know what's going on, supposedly, with a lot of proof, supposedly, Ava Kris Tyson was in contact with a minor and has tweeted some weird stuff about lollipops, if you know, you know. The musical scale. There's a lot of stuff to do with musical scales and texting and apparently meeting up. So, let's just hop directly into the subject of today's video. We're going to start off with the chat logs between Ava Kris Tyson and the musical scale. So let's hop into it. So for some context, those were messages, sent from allegedly the real Kris Tyson. He clicked on the profile and it was allegedly the real Kris. Okay. So Ava Kris Tyson messaging someone who at the time he thought was a 13-year-old child going on 14. And, it's pretty damning evidence. He's calling, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but he's calling the child, the musical note, dad, and talking about their wedding to a 13-year-old, which she did come out and say these were all just edgy jokes. But, if I ever go viral, the first thing I'm going to do is not go through my little brother's yearbook and just DM a bunch of random people. That's just not going to happen. But now let's move on to his response to this video and some other tweets. Crazy tweets. This was her response to it, so she acknowledged it, but she also did say that she did not groom any child, which, allegedly she did. Pause if you want to read, but basically the summary is, I acknowledge that happened, but it didn't happen, but it did happen, but it was just edgy jokes, but it did not happen. In past years, I've learned that my old humor is not acceptable, even though earlier he says it did not happen. But, or allegedly she says it does not happen, sorry. But all that's relatively old news. It's been marinating on the internet for a couple of days. So let's hop into tweets from a former MrBeast member named Jake the Viking. He was like a fan favorite. But he tweeted out that Jimmy, a.k.a. MrBeast, allegedly, MrBeast allegedly knew. And it's funny because after he tweeted this, one of MrBeast's former editors came out and said that Jimmy also allegedly knew about all this. And there is proof in some videos I'll show after I play the clip of the editor that most of the MrBeast team apparently were fine with it. So let's just hop into that video and then I'll show the pictures. Actually, I lied. The video is heavily copyrighted. He's playing Kendrick Lamar through the background of the whole thing, and I'm kind of on my last leg with copyright strikes, so I'm not going to be including that in this video. But you can just go on TikTok and scroll for like 10 minutes and you'd find it, or just search up Dawson MrBeast YouTube and you'll find it. But let's hop into MrBeast's response to all this stuff. Pause to read if you'd like. But the big takeaways from that is that apparently MrBeast is hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure he has all the facts, blah, 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 blah. And he has fired Ava Kris Tyson, who I'm just going to call Kris. So she's gone. Kris is gone. But I feel like MrBeast is kind of missing the point where everyone is basically calling him out and being like, yo, you knew. The rabbit hole is getting deeper, Dawson said. But there's also more tweets from Jake the Viking, but this video might be too long to include all those. So we're going to hop into some actually devious tweets from Kris, back when she was a he, like actually crazy tweets. So let's just hop into those. So first off, we have a picture here. I found it on Twitter. Sorry if it's kind of low quality or zoomed out, but so that was in a video of MrBeast and his team tipping $10K to a pizza delivery guy. That video has been taken down because that picture is literally lollipops, which, if you don't know, is I don't know if I can say the word. That's why I'm saying lollipops. It's basically anime fun time musical note. So not good. You can't buy that and just hang it up. And like everyone's there. MrBeast is there. They're all there. They're just all in the same room as this lollipop picture, which is proudly just hanging on the wall. So that, first off, that's a big no-no. And second of all, yeah, they probably knew. They probably all knew. So next tweet. No, it wasn't a tweet, but first tweet. So right here, he's tagging Shad, who is a lollipop artist. So that person in that image is underage and has autism. So, that's what Kris Tyson supposedly allegedly likes. So bonus fidget spinners to really throw in some extra autism at the lollipops artist, which is, great. Good for you, Kris Tyson. This tweet was fucking wild, dude. This was, he's retweeting some lollipop pictures of, dude, the Gravity Falls characters. No one's like Dipper and the one's like Maribel or Maybell or something like that. They're twins, they're siblings, and they're Rule 34ing it up in some lollipop pictures. And this is what he tweets. I'm not even going to read that. This is disgusting. This is actually just disgusting. This is bad. Lock bro up. This is back in 2017 too. So people saw this and they just didn't care. But that is crazy. Go on Reddit to find the full picture. I'm not going to show that. That's disgusting. It's degenerate. I'm not showing it. So next tweet. This is crazy. Nothing gets my no way. I'm not reading that. What, Kris? Kris, this is the biggest, dude. No one noticed. No way. They were doing videos in 2016. Go on MrBeast YouTube and hit oldest videos. They're like 12 years old. This is crazy. Nothing gets my knob. What the fuck? Naba cranking's crazy, by the way. But dude, what? That's the worst thing I've seen in my entire life. That is so bad. This is like actually crazy. What? The Caillou, it's low quality, sorry, but dude, you guys I'm not gonna try. I don't know if I want to read these tweets. This is bad. So in this picture, Caillou and his mother just doing very, things that mother and son do. He's just putting them in timeout. That's all that's happening. That is all that's happening. That's all that's happening. That's all that's happening. That's all that's now he is going to pictures of more underaged women in animes, and please, Shad, please. Crazy. Begging for lollipops is crazy work. Wild. This picture is also very low quality, but I'll read it. Unfortunately, these words are gonna have to come out of my mouth. So quote, shout to Shad for having safe for work drawings today. Accidentally pulled up his website on stream. End quote. So he admitted to pulling up a lollipop site on live stream. He was on live stream. People saw it happen. But, thankfully these ones weren't the bad images. Like, that is crazy. I never watched MrBeast. I was never a MrBeast guy. But if you were a fan at this time, this is 2019. Like, this wasn't even that long ago. And you tuned into his stream and saw this and you were just fine with it, dude, you're fucking mental. You are mental. This is crazy. This was all happening and the public just didn't care. That it's just wild. It's wild. And now it's no Beast Boy trap. Shad, you've changed. I think Beast Boy is a character from Teen Titans. No Beast Boy trap. This was in 2018. I keep bringing up the date. I'm not trying to pin this on everyone else except for Kris, because if this is real, Kris, this is disgusting, dude. Or, yeah, Kris, what are we doing? This is disgusting. But it's crazy. This is all happening when MrBeast was still insanely popular, and he was just tweeting this out. Like, this is sick. Like, if I was on MrBeast's team, I'm not, and if I was a child predator, which I'm not, I would not just freely post this. Like, at least, like, I'm not trying to sound like O.J. Simpson with the "if I done it" book or "if I did it" book, but like, if I was in his shoes, well, this might sound crazy. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't post about it. I wouldn't publicly post about it on my Twitter. I know something has like 13 likes. Not like 13 likes. It has 13 likes. But still, dude, this is just crazy. Like, he's like so sick in the head. It's gotten to the point where he just posted this freely. Like, this was just, he was just like, yep, I'm going to tweet this out to the public. I'm verified. I'm tweeting it out to the public. Just like, he's letting everybody know. He's airing out his closet, his dirty laundry. It's crazy. And here he literally admits to owning a picture, and it's a centerpiece in his room. If I'm saying he, it's because like she was a he during the time of these, so it's like, but still, this is absolutely absurd. He literally just admitted to owning a Shad drawing, and it's a centerpiece in his living room. It's kind of crazy. It only has 1 like, but still, like, crazy. And here's a tweet from Keemstar. So if you respect Keemstar or not, this still is it still happened. He supports Kris Tyson. She, still, because he wrote it in Kris. So she supported the cartoon lollipop artist that drew his daughter at 8 years old. At 8. And that was like a public thing. Like, it happened. It's not like an allegedly, like, that happened. But that is, and he just openly supports her. Or she openly supports Shad. It's crazy. And keep in mind, I'm not even to the part where it's about lava yet. Like, this is going to be a longer video. I'm not even to the point where it's like the whole lava situation. I'll dive into that after the screenshots and tweets and stuff. But now we're going on to Reddit, and this is all allegedly. This has no merit. I don't even know if this is him. But apparently, allegedly, someone found his Reddit account from 7 years ago. And here are some absolutely lunacy. It's lunacy. These screenshots are lunacy. Like, this is the most disgusting thing, like, almost I've ever read. Like, this is, disgusting things I've read is, like, number 1, the EDP chat logs, and then 2, it's this. Like, this is bad. So I'm giving you guys time to just skip ahead right now. Put a timestamp, and just skip to that if you don't want to read this. This is disturbing. And yeah, this is not, I don't know if this is Ava Kris Tyson. I do not know. These were found on Reddit. This is all allegations, allegedly. This is just, I keep saying this is crazy. This is crazy is like my most used sentence ever now. But why the F would you use your VR headset for anything other than 3D lollipop gang graping corn? This is disgusting. This is, you can see Tyson Boy. It was 7 years ago too. So it's like, his last name, her last name is Tyson. This was 7 years ago. It matches up with all the tweets. Someone brought this to my attention on Reddit. I'm not going to bring their name up. These are all allegations. We don't even know if this is official yet, but this right here is disgusting. It's crazy. It's crazy again. Yeah, I know, but next Reddit post. You can read that if you want. I'm not going to. Some of the stuff I've read today is something I never wanted to read in my entire life. But so that's all those crazy screenshots I really have. But I could do a whole nother video about the lava situation, which I'm not going to get into right now. I'm calling it quits on this video right now. But there's also a clip I wanted to include, but my video would damn near 100% get taken down. It's the clip of MrBeast on a podcast talking about the 14-year-old, at the time, 14-year-old rapper, Bad Baby, the Cash Me Outside, how about that girl, from Dr. Phil, where he does say some disturbing stuff. Like, she was 14. It's pretty disturbing. You can go find the clip, but I'm not going to play it here because it will get taken down in a heartbeat. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I have for this video. So goodbye.